Well, thanks for visiting us here at ArkLaTexHomepage.com and your ArkLaTex Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces along with meteorologist Jesse Kelly here in the Forecast Center. Just wanted to give you an update on where our severe weather threat stands as we continue into the early afternoon here. Again, as of this recording, just after 11 o'clock in the morning. So far, so good. We have had a few scattered damage reports, especially across East Texas, just due to some high winds. So getting a few damage reports in from Harrison County as well as Franklin County a little bit earlier today, and we're still watching a few thunderstorms here which are headed towards an environment which is still pretty favorable to see some severe weather, so we haven't quite closed the door on the potential for anything to go tornadic here in the upcoming hours. So the tornado watch does continue for Columbia County in Arkansas and all of northwest Louisiana as well as Shelby County in Texas, and the dynamics, or at least the ingredients there to see those strong to severe storms still in place. Again, if you kind of watched this morning, we were talking about that high-risk situation in northeast Louisiana as well as Mississippi, and again with the update earlier today, they did extend that high risk over into portions of central and northern Alabama, where they're expecting to see a particularly dangerous situation, tornado watch issued shortly. So again, the whole weather pattern going to kind of shift off to the east as we continue through the day. But one thing we're kind of watching here in the ArkLaTex, of course, our upper level low, which is kind of driving all of this severe weather. It's still back in the panhandle of Oklahoma, so there is some thought that we could see some additional redevelopment. You can see a few returns on radar back here towards McCurtain County and then into portions of East Texas. So we're just kind of waiting to see if that's going to fire up or not, but the temperatures are still very warm out there and conditions still favorable to see a little bit of redevelopment. So what we're looking at, latest round of FUTURECAST still continues to keep the storms around through the early afternoon, and there's maybe some of that redevelopment there that we're seeing about 1-2 p.m. today, but even if that does occur, we're still kind of sticking with that timing of the mid-afternoon. That's when we'll likely see that severe weather threat wind down for us, and then the storms go very severe, very strong once they get east of the ArkLaTex tonight. May see some additional clouds shift through tonight. I really don't think we'll see much, if any, wraparound rainfall, so you don't have to worry about any severe weather, I would say, after about 4 p.m. today in most locations. And as we move into your Thursday there, again, partly cloudy early, but we should see a little bit of sunshine return as we move through the day on Thursday. It is going to be breezy and cooler tomorrow. We'll have highs likely in the low 60s, but with the wind out there, it may feel like it's in the 40s and 50s for much of the day. So weather will be quieting down in the upcoming days, but a little bit breezy and cool for your Thursday. We're still pretty warm, even with the rain moving through. We have temperatures in the 60s at the moment, and out ahead of the rainfall, we're in the mid-70s in Natchitoches, and it will stay breezy through the rest of the day today and likely overnight and tomorrow. So we're looking at the wind sticking around for another 24 to 36 hours or so, and then once we get into Friday, lighter wind, we'll have plenty of sun out there and a really nice weather pattern taking over as we head into the weekend before we see some additional rain move in early next week.